Hi, guys. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon to all our viewers. Um, this is the premiere of Open Fire. It's a new show, actually, an experimental show. And it's a show about, we talk about political and social issues of the week, and just a casual talk, and wherein everybody could participate. If you have your own views, if you want to say something, you may do so. You may, text us or message us. I will inform you later on the details and how to keep in touch. So once again, this is Open Fire. My name is Roy Bato. Joining me, I'm live here in Pasay City, by the way. Joining me from Davao City is Miss Beverly Lee. There you go. Hi, Bevs. How are you?
Hello, everyone. Hi,
Ayan.
everyone.
So have you taken your dinner already?
Yeah, pretty much earlier. Thank you.
Okay.
Have you?
Yes, I did. So, how's Davao, by the way? Anong meron dyan? Now that we are
It's
on
just the
Davao is
same. GCQ.
on GCQ, right?
Yes, but unlike
So,
any cities, it's
hmm,
it's still strict.
okay. Is it strict there or not much? Parang you can still go out if you
It's
want to.
no, not really. Unlike in the cities, I actually heard that's been reported that when they have already the GCQ, they can actually buy
Mhm.
liquors whatsoever, right? And then no FM pass. But here in Davao City, we're still using FM pass, our FM passes, and then
What's
there's still
FM?
specific days.
What's an
Oh, food
FM?
and medicine pass.
Oh, here kasi we call it
Yes,
quarantine pass. So FM
yes,
pass. So
that's
food
exactly
medicine.
the same.
What does that mean? So you need to have. So there's no quarantine pass, just an FM pass,
It
right?
it's actually the same. It's actually the same. That's what they call quarantine pass. Yeah,
Okay, so an F. It
but
sounds very FM pass, di ba? Show me your FM pass. Di ba?
yeah,
All right,
yes.
cool. So do you have days? Kasi here in Manila, or in my case in Pasay, I'm allowed to go out only on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays on a specific
Hmm.
time from 7
Yes.
7 till 10, and then from around like 3 till 6 in the evening. In the case of Davao, ano ba dyan? Ganon din ba?
Still the
Do you
same
have
thing.
that?
It's more like number coding. Yes, number
Mm-hmm.
coding. They're actually like MWF and TTHS. So
Mm-hmm.
basically, it depends on your quarantine or FM pass, the
Mm-hmm.
digit, and then that actually corresponds to the day that you're are allowed to
Mm-hmm.
go out. And then there's
Mm-hmm.
a curfew. Right now, it's they say it's actually I'm not sure about it, but it's no longer 6 o'clock. So it's gonna be like, especially we are under ZCQ right now, so probably it could be beyond 6 p.m. now already.
Okay. And I think what I've heard, I don't know if it's today or yesterday, people can buy beer already. Yeah, I think
You
so.
cannot.
In my place, yes, you can. You can buy a beer.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know
Good
if it was yesterday or ano.
that
Uh,
it's still liquor ban 24 hours, 7 days a week.
uh, Whoa. Um, Life without alcohol is really, di ba? Ang hirap nun.
Right?
But life without beer or an alcohol is, especially for so long, parang it's very difficult, right? Pero you know what? The good thing about is where I'm at is the store is my friend, so I could always buy beer. But I have to, para in a parang in a simple manner, parang pwede ako bumili ng beer anytime. Oh, but not much. I'm limited only to 3 bottles of beer. So lucky for me. Um, all right. So how's the weather right now in Davao? Bevs,
Sorry, right?
yeah, how's the weather right now in Davao?
Here.
I think yeah, okay. I think there's something wrong with the internet on your end.
With your voice, can you actually, I can barely hear you.
Okay, how about this one? How about this one?
Uh,
How about
More, please.
how's the Yeah, how's the weather? How's the weather in Davao right now?
Oh, the weather.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually rainy at nighttime, and in daytime it's
Mm-hmm.
kind of cloudy. But in the middle of the day, it's the sun comes out. So, more
Mm-hmm.
previous days like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. So here, oh nga pala, house, duman ba dyan yung typhoon? Kasi here, alam ko, did it pass through Davao? I'm not quite sure. Yung typhoon? All right, I think Bebs has to fix her internet. Um, okay. Wait. I'm just gonna share this. I have some video here. Share ko lang muna tong video for a while.
Sa classroom may batas, bawal lumabas o bawal lumabas. Pero pag sinabing nag-comply ka na bawal lumabas. Pero may ginawa ka sa pinagbabawal nila. Inayos mo yung law ng classroom nyo at sinabmit mo ulit. Ay pwede na pala ikaw lumabas.
Okay, so we're having some technical problems sa end ni Miss Beverly, but in the meantime, we have some viewers. Danielle Alcones Tuazon is watching. Good evening, Sir Roy Bato and Miss Beverly. Hi, Danielle. Good evening to you. Sa Tarlac ka yata, di ba? Well, good evening to you, Danielle. Okay, so Open Fire is a show wherein we talk about issues, uh, political and social issues of the week, yung mga trending. Beverly and I will be talking about it. Let's try to put back Beverly. By the way, she's coming to us from Davao. Let's try. Okay, let's try to do it one more time. Uh, all right. I think there's a sound, Bevs. I think there's. Are you
Yeah.
using a laptop or a phone, a mobile phone?
Earlier it's a laptop. Right now, I'm actually in a mobile right now.
Okay. I think it's something to do with the configuration of your laptop. Kasi
Yeah,
yesterday we were okay. Yeah.
exactly.
Um, if it's okay with you, you could, baka you need to, or if you want to switch to mobile, you
I
want?
already
Can you
using
switch
my
to?
mobile right now.
You just have to click the link I gave you.
I
The
already
link I
using
gave
mobile
you.
right now.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Are you using a Chrome or a Google
Chrome.
Chrome? Yeah. Okay. Let's try to do. What if you do a quick restart of the laptop? Just a quick restart.
Let me restart the laptop.
Oh yeah, just a very quick restart, and let's see.
Okay.
Just give it a try. All right. So nanonood din sa atin kasama yeah, Daniel is from Tarlac. Thank you so much, and also John Kevin Simon Pinca is also watching all the way from Sultan Kudarat. All right. Okay. So again, we will talk about political and social issues of the week, and while Beverly is fixing her stuff, baka just the minor adjustments. And wait, I'll just have to. I'll be back in just a bit. Okay, guys. Just hold on.
Sa classroom may batas, bawal lumabas o bawal lumabas. Pero pag sinabing nag-comply ka na bawal lumabas, pero may ginawa ka sa pinagbabawal nila. Inayos mo yung law ng classroom nyo at sinabit mo ulit, ay pwede na pala ikaw lumabas.
Yeah. Okay. So we're back. We have some viewers right now. We would like to say hello to. Good evening to Rama Mohammed. Good evening, po, sir. Keep safe and God bless. Watching with you from Saudi Arabia. Hello. I'm not sure if it's morning or evening in Saudi Arabia, but hello there. And Grace Garcia. Good evening po. Good evening din sa'yo dyan. Okay, let's try to bring back Beverly. If I hope everything's okay now. Whoa, there's still that sound. Siguro baka makaayaw talaga tayo i-live. What could be the problem, Bevs? Could it be
What
Wala bang sumasabotahe dyan?
static or was it static or was it?
A while ago it was okay, right? There was no harm a while ago. Did you already restarted your laptop?
Yeah, I already did.
Nag- There.
Is it
There.
better
Wait. Yeah, that's better.
now? Okay, it's my headset.
But can you hear but can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, just now. Yeah, right now I can hear you clearly again because earlier we were like just talking and then suddenly your voice went down. Like that's why I keep on like telling you like something's
Mhm.
wrong with the the audio because I can seem to hear you now
Mhm.
already. So right now it's okay.
Mhm. All right, cool. Okay, so a while ago I was asking about the weather. What's the weather in Davao right now?
Lately it's been like early in the morning it's cloudy and then the middle of the day it's hot and that at nighttime it rains.
Mhm.
Something like that. Pretty
Right now, at
much
this very point of time,
past
right
week.
now it's raining.
It's
Right now it's
actually
raining.
cold. So it's a no, it's more like it's about to rain.
Ah.
Normally it rains late at night, like late at night, like
Mm-hmm.
11, 12, like yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so for those who just tune in, Beverly is a how do I explain this? She is an observant of things, and
Yeah.
the best way to describe you is basta he's just like all of us. She's doing her share and to disinfect the making sure that the kasi really anyway, that's why this is what the show is all about, guys. So open fire, wherein we throw in some issues of the week, and
Mm-hmm.
then everybody has the chance to say whatever they like,
Mm-hmm.
whatever they feel. And if you feel like if you need to voice it out, I can put you live on stream. Pwede ka makipagdebate sa kay Miss Bev if needed.
Nana?
Okay, so okay, but before we move on, Bevs, I would just like to tell everybody kasi if you want to participate, all you have to do is go to, I know nakikita kasi tayo sa iba't ibang mga pages, iba't ibang groups right now. It's being shared for you to participate, and if you want to see your message live, or we could post it live, all you have to do is go to facebook.com/ Central Luzon Balita Live. Again, that's facebook.com/ Central Luzon Balita Live. And also you can go to YouTube if you want to participate. If you have your YouTube account, or if you're in YouTube, all you have to do is just search Central Luzon Balita in one word. Again, that's Central Luzon Balita in one
Central
word
Luzon.
on YouTube. And our mobile is 0917-792-2626. And if you want to text, if you want to do it the old-fashioned way, that's 0917-792-2626. We're also live on Edge TV Philippines. I just shared the link a while ago. So most probably we are now being viewed over uh, uh, fan pages of of Edge TV Philippines. And we would also like to thank Jive FM 104.1 in Catbalogan City, Samar. All right. Okay, so we have a guest here. Say, si Amelia Malyari Razonable. Hello from Paris, France. Oh, huh? Thank you so much, Paris. I think it's morning siguro sa France right now, right? Yan yung
Yeah.
maraming nadali, di ba? Sa
Yeah.
France. Oh,
That was
was it France
before,
or
I
Italy?
think. It's
Kasi,
actually Italy. Italy,
yeah,
France.
kasi
It's
most of the
Italy.
people there, they never. Mhm. Yeah. Go ahead, Bebs.
Yeah, it's actually Italy. Yeah.
I think, yeah. So, kasi the problem there, most of the people there, they were so stubborn. They don't listen to the government. So even in
Yes.
the U.S., some of the states there, they don't care. Even here in the Philippines, wag ka na lumayo
Exactly.
eh. I heard
Yeah.
someone, I overheard someone. I was on my way to one day going to the shop. Then I said, patay na kung patay. You know, what?
Oh.
Alam mo yung napaka-stupid na patay na kung patay. Okay lang sana kung siya mamatay. Kasi
Exactly,
okay lang
right?
sana kung siya mamatay. The thing is, the virus will affect him. Actually, I think what I know, when the virus gets into your body, it will
Mm.
stay there for like for 4 days, 5 days. During those mga 2 days already, nakaka-infect na siya eh. But
Yes.
you look normal, di ba? So you look normal.
Yes.
So hindi mo alam na nakakahawa ka na. So
That's
itong
the
mga taong
scary
to,
part.
hindi alam na bahala na. So
Yes, that's the
yeah,
scary
and then
part there.
imagine your loved one kasi
Yeah.
merong incident kami, may incident kami sa somewhere in Central Luzon kasi there were no church, right? Walang church, bawal.
Mm-hmm.
So bawal mag-church. So what they did was they decided, okay, let's do this thing sa bahay ko. Let's do a home service. So they gathered, and I think four of the members were tested positive. So,
Oh my
and
gosh.
the thing is, yun nga, you don't know. Ito na lang doctors are infected.
Yes.
Imagine doctors, they're already doctors. So why
Mm-hmm.
on earth, diba? So
Mm-hmm.
ibig sabihin, this is really something very serious.
It
Okay,
is
so our
serious.
first topic, yeah, we have topics lined up for tonight, and those who would like to participate may do so again by um, sending us a message, and we will just
Mm-hmm.
display it here on the ano. Okay,
Okay.
so our first topic will be about. Oh wait, let me just play it.
Sa classroom may
Wait.
Sa classroom may batas. Bawal lumabas o bawal lumabas. Pero pag sinabing nag-comply ka na bawal lumabas. Pero may ginawa ka. Sa pinagbabawal nila, inayos mo yung law ng classroom nyo. At sinabit mo ulit, ay pwede na pala ikaw lumabas.
Close
Okay,
it.
so the first topic is the word LSS, Bebs, the last
Yes,
song syndrome.
totally.
And I think I started to like the song already.
Really?
Yeah, kasi may ang ganda pagkagawa eh. Okay, so weeks ago,
Yeah.
it was trending. They were NTC went there. The broadcast is about to shut down. Um, And then, yun nga, may mga artista lumalabas and they were now talking on social media, of course, with Kim Chu and
Yes.
the rest of the gang. What are your thoughts on this? Is this something in mo? What's your opinion on this?
With regards with Kim's song, or
Well,
with it
well,
with her content of the song.
well, the song is okay for me, but because it's being remixed already, I think the song is okay. I think let's focus on what the issue, a bit of an issue on ABS-CBN, and
Mm-hmm.
on what happened. What are your thoughts, your opinion with closing of yung shutdown ng ABS-CBN? Actually, the shutdown is just
Yeah.
the broadcast side. The broadcast side is not really closing the whole thing.
Yeah, it's not really a
So.
shutdown. It's more
Mhm,
likely it's just the part of rule of law, right? I mean, we pretty much know
mhm,
why, and they're not shut down. It's just that they cannot operate because their franchise expired. So basically, what they need to do to continue is to actually
mhm,
comply, and that's it. And then
mhm,
there's nothing
mhm,
confusing about it. It's just like any
mhm,
other laws that's actually
mhm,
implemented. For example, if your franchise expired,
mhm,
one cannot operate. We need to
mhm,
comply before we will continue to to operate. So that's exactly the
mhm,
the thing here. But I don't know what with this like the likes of Kim Chu and other actresses or
mhm,
actors and that matter, they keep on like talking as if they're
mhm,
not even assessing yet the matter.
mhm,
I mean, you have to, if they're really interested to know, they have to know
mhm,
why, right? Because we have laws that actually supposed to
mhm,
protect and supposed to actually serve the people. It's not the laws are not actually made
mhm,
to actually for your benefit only. So that's not gonna work
mhm,
that way. So if their franchise expired,
mhm,
they need to comply. Then they need to encourage ABS-CBN to actually comply for that so that they can continue. What's so confusing about it? I mean, that's the thing. They talk as if
mhm,
so incoherently. Their rambling is so
mhm,
out there. I don't seem to
mhm.
understand. And then this comes this song. So it makes me like I don't know. It's like right.
We will play it again in a bit. I think that will be our theme song. Kasi I think most of some of the people are, I don't know the term is brainwash or something. Kasi
Mhm.
ang dating sa kanila that ABS-CBN will be closing down.
Yes.
I asked people and then they said, why would they close ABS-CBN? I said, they're not closing it. Pero yung dating sa kanila, the propaganda
Yes.
was, it will be closed, and then,
Yes.
wala na silang work. And what about the
Mhm.
years of
Uh-huh.
ABS-CBN in the service
Mhm.
of the Filipino? But parang I said, they have online, I was thinking, bakit they have other platforms, so
Mhm.
bakit sila mawawala? And then yun nga,
Exactly.
it's that's why it's very it's very weird. And I told one lawyer kasi I have some friends over at NTC because we're into radio station also. Ang sabi ko sa kanya, hindi kaya, kasi I've heard what I've learned, I've heard nag-click daw yung YouTube kasi you earn from YouTube, right?
Yes.
Because of that, naging trending lahat ng
Trending.
mga artista sa YouTube and everything, and they
Mhm.
were able to monetize it. But
Yes.
according to someone, they know already what to do. They kasi nga remember, ABS-CBN is diyan ginagawa yung mga drama, so they're good
Yes.
about it. So they know
Yeah.
it's coming. Sabi nila, I don't know if this is true. Sabi niya, let's do something about this. So ginawa ng gimmick, and then yung iba naman na hindi alam, of course they play along, or 'di ba syempre.
Mhm.
Pero I think that's what they say, 'di ba?
Mhm.
Pero it's parang too much. Even some of our friends na who are working on the ABS-CBN parang umiiyak, parang what the
Yeah. Too
sabi
much
ko parang
already. I mean,
it's
they're not making any sense at all.
uh,
They're just trying to get the public's attention, like crying in their videos and something, but they don't make. They're not even close to a rational thought. I mean, are
uh,
they not wondering? why it happened, right? I mean, seriously,
Uh-huh,
I
uh-huh,
can't seem to understand. For something that's illogical to
uh-huh.
make sense, you need to understand what's behind it.
Uh-huh.
They seem not to be checking that out.
Mhm, mhm. And we would just like to point out that we're not angry. Me personally, I'm not
We're
angry
not.
about
We're
ABS-CBN.
not. We're not.
We're not, so we're not that. But the thing is, ito nga para bang if you do a chronological of event, yung parang sa, I have this, group of friends with ABS-CBN. Day one, bago mag-shutdown, grabe yung emotions nila. Day two, parang yun nga, and then suddenly, when the news came out that Congress will be extending their then boom, praise God, there was like celebration and everything. So what the, di ba? Parang I don't know. It's but I don't know. Maybe the management did not tell them na wala to. Meron pa namang and then suddenly ABS-CBN, the news went online as if nothing happens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay lang naman. So
Yeah.
wala lang. It's just
I just hope
I
that
don't
in
know.
their end.
Hmm. I think there's a feedback. Naka-monitor ka, ibig sabihin naka-on yung something. Facebook, just turn off the
Hold
Facebook
on.
or whatever, the YouTube, just focus on this para hindi siya yeah.
Is it no longer?
Kasi
Is
I
it
think
up?
Facebook is and YouTube there's a 15-second delay. So
Ah,
this is
okay.
right now we're doing is real time, and then
Okay.
if you look at Facebook may delay. Ayun.
I
So as you're saying kanina, Bebs?
Yeah, as I was saying, I believe it's not really the fault. I'm not actually if you're gonna be logical about it, it's not the fault of these actors to
Mm-hmm.
I mean to be misled. I would say misled because they seem to be talking without understanding the why. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Everything doesn't make sense if you do not understand the why, right? So for that to make
Mm-hmm.
sense or to be logical, they
Mm-hmm.
need to be like
Correct.
assessing matters. I mean, why is it? What did it happen? Why did it happen to ABS-CBN? I've been working for years here already. Yeah, you've been working for years to monetize
Mm-hmm.
to earn money, right? You're just earning money. You're getting upset because you can't. I mean, everything about earning money ceased right now. So instead of like rambling in videos or something, instead they actually approach the management and ask them
Mm-hmm.
what happened, encourage them, please comply right now so that we can continue with our work. I mean, that I think that's the more
Mm-hmm.
sensible thing to do instead of like doing videos or something like that. It doesn't make sense. I mean, like making like photos. It's already like a propaganda already, like making or dragging everyone's emotion, getting people's attention, the public's attention to feel bad about them losing jobs. I mean, come on, they're earning millions
Mm-hmm.
already, right? Compared to like a normal person like me, I mean, even if they're not gonna be
Mm-hmm.
working for 2 years, they can actually still
Mm-hmm.
support themselves, right? I mean, unlike any a common person, like really working hard, and yet and the thing is that people are being fanatic about some of the actors, right? I mean, feeling bad about them. The logic there is that do they actually feel that or feel bad about
Mm-hmm.
you? I mean, do they feel the same towards you? I mean, come on, guys. I mean, sometimes people are
Mm-hmm.
carried away with emotion. Like this one, if the management only like gave a statement like, we're sorry for what happened, or we're just going to comply with the requirements and everything so that we can
Mm-hmm.
continue, then everything stops.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not hearing anything from the management telling them this and that. I mean, and that actually the result of that is that each one of the actors are giving their I mean unsolicited or unintelligible ramblings on videos or something, and then they already look so. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say the S word, but they already look so vapid already on videos. I mean, if you're gonna look in their videos, I mean, makes me think, do they understand what they're rambling about? I mean, as a
Eh,
normal person, a
you
citizen,
can
I
you
would
can say
ask,
the S word, Bebs.
stupid. They
You can
they
say the
sa-
S word.
they sound stupid. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's I
Yeah,
know
well,
I know. I mean, it's just my opinion, guys. It's just my opinion, and I'm observing
uh,
it, and I just say just like anybody else, no matter how illogical other comments are. It's the same opinion with you. I just air what I observe.
Well, okay, so this is what also worries me is because of the incident, what happened was that they're blaming the president, and most of
Yeah.
the most people thought that the shutdown of ABS-CBN and then was because of President Duterte. So it's
Really?
really, and then it was the fault of NTC. And like
Really?
what the
Oh my God.
so because I browse the social media, I hear comments, and most of the comments, you know what, is geared at, it's the fault of the president because they're into that kasi 'di ba, si president galit sa ABS-CBN, and because of that, so gumawa sila ng assessment na well, most
Mm-hmm.
probably because the president is angry, that's why hindi siya napirmahan. And it's not that easy.
No,
It's not just a
really.
sign.
No, no, no.
It's and what this is also my, basic. This is my opinion na. 'Di ba, if you have a driver's license or
Yes.
a something, an ID, if you know na it's about to expire, what will you do, 'di ba? And you have to, kailangan namang,
Exactly.
'di ba? And that franchise is your business. 'Di ba?
Exactly.
If you
Right?
know pag mawala, and you've been, 'di ba, like for instance yung Grab, 'di ba? When Grab and
Mm-hmm.
Uber, the franchise was canceled in Manila, sabi they were covering the news. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so alam na nila, they have already an idea that LTO said that pag wala kayong by tomorrow, lahat na makikita namin ng mga Grab and everything, huhulihin namin, i-impound. It
Mm-hmm.
means you have no franchise and everything stops. So they know their franchise is about to expire, and this is one that time
Yeah.
pa kay Pinoy. Yes. So the problem is bakit hindi nila, hindi nila inayos, 'di
Settle
ba?
it.
Bakit, or
Exactly.
I don't know. I don't know, and the weird part is most of the blame siguro 100%, siguro mga 60% is blamed kay President Duterte.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah. Right? I mean, makes
and
me laugh about it.
then meron pang drama na not now because we're in the midst of pandemic. Parang what about the information? And ang galing, Pero whoever yung mga strategist niya, it's very good kasi some of the masses were really, penetrated. Kaya it worked talaga. By the way, before we move on, I'd like to say hello to, Sir Dudes Pangilinan, are one of our anchors. And then, yan. Good evening to the both of you. Okay, thank you. And Angel Faith is watching with us. All right, thank you, Faith. Lori AVM, hi from Davao. All right. Kilala mo yun?
Yeah.
All right.
They're from
Okay.
Davao.
So, yeah. So it doesn't mean we're from Davao. We're not saying we're
Yeah.
protecting the president. We're not.
Oh.
It's just that
Yes.
it's just common sense. It's really unfair.
Yes.
You throw the blame on the president when wala naman talaga.
Yes.
Ang problema lang nga, kasi siya lang nga yung galit, siya yung nakikita, siya yung siya yung tinuro. But
Exactly, right? I mean, it doesn't work that way, right, Troy? I mean, we're not actually, it's not defending the president. It's more like stating facts here. I mean, why be blaming the president? It's very common sense. The problem has existed years before the president. Now, they actually would point they would actually say that, no, the president is being personal because he's angry at ABS-CBN. Do well remember that in just
correct.
in one click of his hand or in one sign of his pen, he can actually do something, but he's not abusive. Unlike, I could actually name a past that who does that. I mean, being abusive of power and then sign in this and that. But President PRD is not that. I mean, he has been a mayor of Davao City for years. And then once prosecutor, a lawyer, he knows very much how laws work. So it's common sense for this. It's not actually about
It's true.
Duterte or PRDT being angry with you. It's just you have to comply. Then go ahead, comply. What's wrong with that? I mean, why be pointing fingers? I mean, it doesn't make sense. It's really common sense for you to
Mm,
actually work and
mm,
continue, comply, finish. Why you actually prolong something or sensationalize something
mm,
that doesn't make sense? I mean, that makes
mm.
me like wonder what's going on with these people.
Correct. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. And I also asked someone from a friend of mine from FICTAP. FICTAP was the cable group. Sila yung nag-file ng demanda sa ABS-CBN.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've heard it. Um, bakit daw? Why is it that other network was, mabilis lang na aprubahan yung franchise, and bakit sa ABS-CBN hindi? Well, I don't know, but this is what I've heard. Okay, this is what I've heard, and kasi yung mga GMA7, mga other like TV5 and other kaya sila na inaprubahan kasi as is where is extended lang, wala sila ibang business. Kumbaga,
Exactly.
this is our franchise, it's about to expire, paki-renew. And I was told that sa ABS-CBN daw, meron silang binabago.
Yes.
That's why you
Correct.
cannot renew it because may binago kayo eh. So
Yes.
that's what,
Right.
I don't know what that is. May babaguhin ka eh. So how can it be renewed? So hindi yan renewal. So it has to be another contract, whatever. You have to go to legal and everything kasi
Yes.
it's you put something.
Right, right. Exactly. I
Yun.
agree with you,
So
Roy.
yeah, yun yung but I don't know, but that's what my friend told me, who has friends with NTC. So that's one of the reason why bakit hindi siguro sabi niya, bakit hindi kaagad si ABS-CBN nakakuha ng franchise, na-approve ang franchise kasi they were trying to, I don't know, they incorporated something new. So if it's just a basic renewal, walang idadagdag, okay lang. Pero may
Correct.
ilalagay sila eh. So,
Right.
hindi yan yung inapprove ng Congress dati. So, it has to go through the scrutiny of Congress. So,
Exactly, right. That's supposed to be the thing that
mm,
they should actually think it over. Kaya nga sabi ko, I was like wondering, how is it so hard to understand?
mm,
Like you said, GMA actually have
mm,
it easily approved because it's just like there's no changes at all with what their old franchise actually stated, right? But as actually been
mm,
reported or actually on Facebook, indicating that, for example, they actually just apply for a channel, right? Now they
mm,
already add like so channels already. So
mm,
most probably there are actually changes in that certain time. So before they will be approved, they need to comply
mm,
a new or more like I don't know if it's actually what you call contract or something for that franchise to be approved because
mm,
it's no longer the old one because it's not they keep on like adding something it's like a free air or something but they actually ask people to pay for that something but it's not stated on that old franchise. Do you understand? I mean, that's why they
correct,
need
correct,
that's why they
correct.
need to comply with new requirements that actually corresponds to their new whatever they are actually put up with their station. So it's that simple.
Mm,
So it's just too bad because their station or their management did nothing about like clearing things up so that these actors or something will be informed well about what's going on because how could they actually let
mm,
these your talents like talk something so unintelligible on videos or something that it doesn't even as I said
mm,
it's not even close to a rational thought. I mean, their rambling is too
mm,
incoherent and then doesn't make sense to the extent that they sounded so stupid already and then makes us like think they are actors and yet they talk that way. It's like more their colors already been
mm.
made known to what they're made of because of that. And then we know
That's
exactly
true.
why because they're earning millions whatsoever. So all I'm saying is that
Mm,
those actors will be informed if only the management will tell them guys, this is what we're gonna do. So I'm sorry if this is what happens. We're gonna make something because with GMA they have lawyers there, right? So basically, it's not hard for them to actually to comply or abide with the laws. But with GMA, I'm sorry, with ABS-CBN, I'm not
mm,
sure. They've been like, as far as I know, they already like violated laws long,
mm,
long, long before, like long before Pinoy.
mm,
Exactly. So
mm,
they're just, it's more like raising a child, right? If you think that the child is not gonna be raised well properly, for example, if you're gonna overlook all those mistakes the child will actually do all, until he or she grows up, what happens is that that child is like the possibility
mm,
is that gonna be a bad person or something. So the relation to that is that it so happened the ABS-CBN has been like thinking that they already did something. Oh, it's overlooked, so we can actually keep on go doing this. Without I think they
mm,
think that no one can actually notice that until such time the laws right now we have are applied. That's where the trouble in their end starts because they
mm,
think that it's gonna be overlooked or just gonna be allowed. Okay, just let them be. They're just kids anyway, or something like that. Right now, no, they need to comply with the proper requirements according to the
mm,
law. There's a rule of law. I mean, it's so easy. I mean,
mm,
if I mean, you just have to comply and go, and then you can continue. Why is that? It's not happening. That's the thing here, and then blaming the president. I
mm,
mean, the president has nothing to do with it. I mean, clearly has nothing to do with it. I'm not sure if you're brainwashed or misled or whatsoever. It's
mm,
clearly has nothing with the
mm,
president because it's the. I mean, blaming NTC again. I mean, they're just doing their job. I mean, in short, just comply
mm,
it and you'll be done with it. That's easy.
mm. Also, babe, there's this one theory. This is just a theory, though. Um, I've heard a theory. Um, During the time of Pinoy, kasi they know that their franchise about to expire.
Yes.
So, sabi nila, during those time, they were just, on the chill mode. And
Yes.
because, yeah, chill mode because uh, according to a friend of mine, they were on a chill mode because they have this study or whatever that they know the next president will be, someone, whom, they have their own study already that ito magiging
Yes.
presidente. And
Yes.
never did they expect that the President
Mm.
Duterte will be the next president. And then that's when
Exactly.
the problem start. Patay. Parang, kasi,
Exactly.
when President Duterte kasi, I think, siya yung parang malayo sa survey, especially in
Exactly.
Luzon, okay? Malayo sa survey. And then, if you are a strategist that time, parang the winner would be ganito, ganyan, and most likely si Duterte will be around the last. And during the last minute, parang biglang everything, change, and then in just a snap, boom! He won. Alam mo yun?
Yes.
So, yun nga, yun, parang they were so complacent na parang chill lang tayo and then patay. Yun sabi. But anyway, before we continue, I would like to say hello to our viewers. We are also being streamed live on Edge TV Philippines. Their fan pages. It's about 12,000 plus followers. Hello and good evening to all Edgers, Edge TV Philippines, especially to Raymond. Thank you very much. Edge TV Philippines and Edge TV Radio. Thank you very much. Okay. So, yun nga, our next topic, Bev, before we move to our next topic is something to do again with the president. Well, of course, siya naman talaga lagi.
Yep.
But before that, let's have I want to hear the song again.
Again.
Yeah, let's try to hear
You
the
seem
song
to be
again.
fond
Okay.
of it.
Yeah, after the song, we will, we'll be moving on to our next topic after this song.
Sa classroom may batas, bawal lumabas o bawal lumabas. Pero pag sinabing nag-comply ka na bawal lumabas, pero may ginawa ka sa pinagbabawal nila. Inayos
Welcome back. Welcome back to Open Fire, where we talk about political and social issues of the week. All fired up, by the way, to those who would like to participate. All you have to do, if you want your message to be highlighted on our screen, go to facebook.com/, Central Luzon Balita Live, and type your message there. And also, if you would like to make a comment, you may do so by going to YouTube. Just search Central Luzon Balita, one word. That's Central Luzon Balita, one word, on YouTube. Or the old fashioned way, you may text us at 0917-792-2626. That's 0917-792-2626. My name is Roy Bato. Joining me again is Miss Beverly Lee. There you go. Or Bevs. It's better to call her Bevs, right, Bevs?
Yep.
Okay, so our next topic is I would like to ask the opinion of Beverly on this. Her opinion on the call of the Alliance of Concerned Teachers of the Philippines to free teacher Ronel Mas. Okay,
Mhm.
so in fact, they have a. I'll just show you their Facebook. All right, I'll just show you their Facebook. Wait, I'll just share it. Okay, here it is. Um, Here you go. There. See, it's too small, but I'll just probably read it. But that's on their page. Wait, it's difficult for me to see. Saglit, saglit. Okay. Uh-huh. While the country grapples with the pandemic, the government chooses to okay, injudiciously use scarce public funds, or so they claim, to buy weapons for killing instead of save millions of lives. This money, well, so on and so forth. And then I have difficulty reading, but anyway, it has something to do with the teacher, yung nahuli, right, Bevs?
Mhm.
I think
Yep.
you're familiar with this.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on this? Kasi they are saying na yung ginawa ng NBI is wrong. Sabi nila it's wrong kasi it's against freedom of speech. And
Yeah.
these are
Right.
teachers, so they made mistakes. So and then you have to treat them like that. So what are your thoughts on this?
Firstly, just for everyone to know, it's more like a common sense. But anyway, freedom of speech is actually not insulated from consequences. I mean, you can actually say what you want, right? But
Mm-hmm.
it will not actually free you from the outcome of what you just said. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it does not automatically translate to a total immunity
Mm-hmm.
from the harm your speech did. That's so clear. Now, with regards with the teacher, what he did is clearly wrong, and no matter what angles you're gonna look at it, no, I mean, it's the expression of threat to life, and you're threatening the life of a chief executive of the Philippines. I mean, come on, we have like I mean, he's protected by the Constitution, and we have penal codes or something that protects the president or something like that. But the expression he made is actually expression of threat to life. I mean, it's clear indication
Mm-hmm.
that he stated that. Okay, because he also hashtag not no to shutdown of ABS-CBN. Now, my opinion regarding the alliance with the Teachers Association, I was just wondering how is it they actually say that they saw fear. I mean, it's not the thing, because the teacher violated something, so he actually reaped the outcome of his freedom of speech. And then as a
Mm-hmm.
teacher, he should actually have known in the, I mean, they have code of conduct. They actually know how to
Mm-hmm.
be models to their students, right? They're supposed to be like, they're supposed to be on guard with how they talk, how they post or
Mm-hmm.
something. That's the thing. Some of the teachers I know right now in this generation can actually freely post anything what they want when supposedly they're not supposed to do that because they're teachers. We look up for these kind of yeah, people like educators or something. I can only say they are just teachers but not educators. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it is clear as day that the teacher violated the law, and then I'm not sure why they
Mm-hmm.
said that. What kind of sane mind that would actually have that justifies the wrong action of the teacher? I mean, are you saying that if I'm gonna like post something and put do the same thing, except I'm gonna say that I'll threat someone on Facebook? So are you telling me it's just fine? Are you trying to indicate that it's just fine to actually to do such thing because of the freedom of speech? I mean, it has limitations. Do well, it has
Mm-hmm.
limitations. And also do know that um, it is not insulated from the consequences. I mean, if you say something, there's a consequence for
Mm-hmm.
that. It's right. If we do some, it's like the same thing. If we do something bad, there's consequences for that. If we do something good, there's consequences for that. Now, clearly, the teacher did something actually really bad. Is actually threatening the life of our chief executive of the Philippines, and it's not really good. It's not. They should just be mindful of their actions, not to be carried away by what's going on in social media. It's like they're insinuating the alliance is actually insinuating that it is just fine. They justify the mistake instead of like saying we are clearly saddened of what happened. We will make sure that our teachers are actually going to do this and that, and then be mindful, this do this and that, instead of like acting
Mm-hmm.
like they're stuck in the quagmire of Neanderthal thinking or caveman
Mm-hmm.
thinking that we should actually tolerate such bad acts. I mean, we have laws that govern that such violations, and then it's.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not really understanding the point of the alliance. I mean, do well. Why actually be bringing the matter of like we are actually facing crisis, but the government is not ignoring it. In fact, the government actually is doing exhausting everything with IATF, all their possible solutions, what's going on in our country. I mean, and there are people who are downplaying the
Mm-hmm.
government's effort. I mean, if you're gonna go to other countries, it's different. I mean, they don't even
Mm-hmm.
help their citizens. They don't actually give rations to their citizens. Here in the Philippines, our government is ensuring that the people are actually catered well as much in the best that they can.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just not understanding, and then to expect and to actually to expect too much from a teacher or an yeah, I would say teacher, because if they are educators, they would know what is right and wrong. They seem to be twisted with that matter.
Correct.
I'm
Correct.
just that's just my point.
And then I think, Bebs, it's not just an ordinary teacher. I was told, I don't know if this is true. He has a master's degree, and I think
Really,
he's applying for a PhD.
really. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
he
I
has a
mean,
master's
what's
degree.
wrong with that? Yeah, right. What's wrong with the generation, right? I mean, way back years ago, like we don't have that much kind of arrogance. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
we know very well that if we're gonna be, yeah, it's just this. I believe the laws are made according to how we people actually act or feel. For example, if we feel violated by that, then pretty sure we violated something, right? We're
Mm-hmm.
hurting someone, we violate something. So when we threat someone, especially a chief executive, you violate something. Now, are you telling me you're just gonna say sorry about it? So what's gonna happen is that there will be people who are actually stuck. Their mind are actually stuck in a caveman mentality that they can't say what they want. It's freedom of speech or something like that. It's not freedom of speech you're acting. It's like
Mm-hmm.
arrogance and then ignorance. Freedom of speech has limitations. It does not actually excuse you of the consequence of your own words. It's common sense.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's true. And also, it's okay to criticize the president, pero
Yes,
you go beyond saying threatening him. That's another story. It's okay to criticize.
exactly.
Even I don't know. Even in the states, they criticize Donald Trump.
Trump.
It's normal, but they don't
Exactly.
say, "I'll give you X amount to kill Donald." That's another story,
Yes.
right? And then
Yes.
I don't get the
Exactly.
point why this alliance of concerned teachers are so concerned with something. I think their point is this. I think this is their point. parang the argument is, why is it the president is so harsh or the NBI is so harsh with him? In fact, marami naman sila. Parang ganun. Why him? So
Why him?
I think that's what the
Ah,
concept. So why him? Marami naman
why?
dyan. So, and in
Mm,
fact, I think the NBI is one by one doing their job already.
exactly. Yes, they are.
To get these people now who are doing that, but it's wrong. Before we move on, Bebs, wait, I'm gonna cut you there. Let's just say hi and
Okay.
hello to our viewers, Antone Philippe or Felipe. Good evening, watching from New Jersey, USA. Thank you
Hello.
very much. Eledroala. Hello, Te Beverly. So, kilala mo, nag-ate siya eh. And then Nati Lacson, hello po, watching from Cristo Rey in Capas, Tarlac. All right. Okay, I'd like to say hello again to all our viewers at Edge TV Philippines and Central Luzon Balita. Thank you very much. Okay, so yun nga, let us know what your thoughts on this. Kasi sabi nila, masyado daw harsh yung
Mm-hmm.
punishment or whatever you call it doon sa teacher. Uh, for me, my own opinion is number one, respect. If you don't know how
Mm-hmm.
to respect, if you don't, parang if I'm someone from another country, and this is social media, and
Mm-hmm.
ganun pala, kaya mo palang ganun yung presidente nyo dyan. Di ba? Parang ang pangit ng
Exactly.
image natin. Pucha, ganun lang
Exactly.
pala yan. Do that in Russia. Gawin mo yan sa Russia. Kung hindi ka mamamatay
Yes.
sa gawin mo yan sa China.
Or
Sabihin
North
mo doon, di
Korea.
ba? You can do it because it's called respect. Yeah, it's called respect. You respect
Mm-hmm.
because the president is kumbaga President Duterte nakakabit dyan
Represent.
Pilipinas. That's the name. And you know what?
Yeah.
You know what? I have a friend abroad. I have some, in one time in Germany. He said, you know what? President Duterte is so famous here in our country. Every time there's a news from the president, lagi naka front page, and the people were so amazed. Unlike yung past presidents niyo, kasi sabi niya, so I asked him, okay, of all our presidents, name as many as you can. He named only two, Marcos and Duterte.
Yes.
Di ba weird? Just dalawa lang. By the way,
Yeah.
Dandemar, wait, Dandemar is watching. Intelligent, we'll talk. So nice, interesting discussion. Keep it up, guys. Thank you very much, Dandemar. You see, it's called respect. You don't. You can. Maybe you could do trash talk the president, pero not on publicly. Or maybe you could do it privately with your friends, but you
Mm-hmm.
do it publicly and then with a
Openly.
threat. It's
Mm-hmm.
really kasi it's called respect. If you don't know how to respect, how will others respect us kung gano'n, di ba? Gano'n lang pala kadali dyan.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you know what? In Davao, I remember this. Okay, I remember this. In Davao, there was this bar, a new bar. The owner was American. So, dyan sa Bangkerohan, di na sa Bangkerohan dapit before. So, he bought a jeep. Sabi niya, in the US, you cannot just honk your car whatever you like. Basta it's limited. You cannot, use it. You just can't honk it. Ganon, sabi niya. But here in the Philippines, damn, you could do it anywhere, anytime, whatever you like. So, kaya nga, pag nagda-drive siya, konting problema lang, beep, 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 beep. And that's disrespectful. Pero but because
Yes.
everybody's doing it, so sabi niya, kaya I like it here. Pero if there was discipline, probably that guy would not do it, 'di ba? Parang
Yes.
tuloy ang babaw ng tingin niya. To me, he was talking to me. Well, I was the DJ that time. For me, it's like parang it's a joke or something. But I felt offended. Sa ibang country, you cannot do it. But here you can. Yabang mo pa.
Yes.
Diba parang it's
Yes.
so, ginawa mo pa, niyabang mo pa. Parang it's really, same thing with those teachers. And not only the teachers, the bad part kasi he's a teacher and he has a master's degree and he's a public, I don't know, I think it's a public school teacher. Diba?
He is.
So
Mm-hmm.
it's parang why would you do such? and then your excuse was like, because he just need attention. But what the? He just need attention.
Attention? Like,
It's
it's
really
not attention. It's
stupid,
just an
and
excuse.
and then right now, and then and then this group, the alliance or whatsoever, is saying no, we have to free him. And in fact, let me show you. They have photos. They have photos of banners. Wait, I'll just show you. I think they have. Wait, let me show you. All right, here. I'm gonna show it to you. Wait, just share it. You see, they have their ano eh. There you go. Wait. It says here, wait. Oops. There. Hirap i-configure tong ano natin. Wait, guys. Wait lang. Ayan. It says, tulong, hindi kulong. O, di ba? So, wait. And then, wait. They have another. Ayan. Tulong, hindi kulong. And so much more. Okay. See? I find it very, very stupid. I'm sorry. It's just so stupid. Because misplace it. And then you put it in a context wherein it's about the freedom of speech. If you put it in a context na wherein if paano na pala ang freedom of speech natin if you just want to say something and then you go to jail. Actually, he did not say anything. He went beyond saying things. He was threatening the president. He was beyond the line. And you cannot argue with that. Bakit ang problema kailangan pa talagang, and the problem is I spoke to one I have this friend dito lang sa barangay na ganun din mag-isip eh. That's why I like this guy because he's very close. He believes he's right. Mali. Si President is very, I don't know for what reason, galit na galit siya kay Presidente. I don't know what reason. Sabi niya, no, it's wrong. Bakit? Why? Kasi violate niya ang batas. And then, sige, bakit? In what sense? Kasi teacher yan. Bakit hindi binigyan ng chance? And actually, meron siya, it's really, sabi ko, number one, I told him it's respect. He did not respect. Ano na lang ang sasabihin ng ibang bansa kung sakaling, di ba, if you were an OFW, na doon ka sa London, if you're a nurse, and then meron kasama kang foreigner, what is it? I have this one in the Philippines, so we could always threat our president. Diba, that's so stupid. So, diba? Yes. So, ang image natin masisira. So, correct. That's for some people, ito pa, ang sabi sa akin, malit lang naman na bagay yan, but masyadong siniseryoso.
Really? Oh, that's stupid. Very.
Hindi ko alam talaga ito. Diba? Sabi niya parang maliit lang naman na bagay yan. Ba't mo masyadong papalakihin?
Threatening someone, maliit?
Tapos pwede na. Ito pa malala. Ito pa. May siningit pa siya. Sabi pa niya, pwede mo naman i-delete yan eh. Tapos. Di ba? Sabi ko sa'yo eh. Yan yung mga reasoning. Yan yung mga reasoning. Kaya, yan yung mga malulupit na mga reasoning dyan. And you know what? That's true. That's very bad. Kasi I've been into the media for so long. And you know what? This is true, Bebs. I was covering yung panahon ni FPJ, and then yung friend ko, we went to Cagayan de Oro. So we interviewed one old lady. Sabi ko, sino yung boboto mo? Si FPJ. Siyempre, I have this sarcastic friend. Bakit? Kasi ang reason niya isa lang. Because, sabi niya, tignan mo. And this is serious, this is not a joke. Sabi niya, sa lahat ng palabas niya, siya lagi ang bida. Sabi ko, siyempre kanyang production yun eh. Pero of course, I did not say it to her. Tapos ang galing, sabi niya, meron ka bang nakitang palabas ni FPJ na kontrabida siya? Wala. Siya iboboto ko. Sabi ko, anong logic? Yung kaibigan ko is very sarcastic. Hindi, nag-away silang dalawa. Tuloy, uh, natagalan kami kasi they were arguing, and this my friend is also stupid. Sabi niya kasi pelikula lang yan, ganun and everything, and then nag-away na sila, and really it's bad. And then another okay, this one during the time of election, I was covering election, so diyan ako sa what is the park diyan sa atin sa San Pedro? What park is that? Rizal Park, right?
Magsaysay Park, San Pedro.
The park there, it's no, San Pedro that's the park. What park is
yes,
that?
yes.
I think it's Rizal Park.
Yeah, it's
I was
Rizal
there,
Park.
Rizal Park.
That's
so,
yeah.
that's Rizal Park. So there, we were there. Tapos there was this vendor, and then of course a colleague of mine from the media. Sabi niya, kasi the issue that time was yung pagiging womanizer ni Erap. Sabi nung kaibigan kong journalist, ma'am, bakit mo binoto si Erap? Marami naman siyang babae, marami siyang anak sa labas. And innocently, sabi nung vendor, of course he has the right. Artista siya. And I said, what the? Artista siya. Marami siyang pera. Okay lang 'yun. Mag-asawa siya, mag-arami siyang anak. It's okay. But sabi niya, di ba dapat ang presidente natin has to be a role model for the country? Ganun di ba? Diplomatic ang dating. Oo, pero hindi naman niya kasalanan kung ganun siya talaga. Okay lang 'yun. So, again, this fellow naman, nagagalit na naman, and then they were arguing already. But yan yung mga nangyayari sa atin. The reasoning, according to Elege Roala, sabi niya, wait, just put this in. Lame reasoning. Elege Roala, all right. That's true. There's lame. I think, ang Filipino, I don't know, if it's Filipino, alam mo yung hahanap pa talaga ng lusot. Alam mo yung parang medyo and then hahanap pa talaga ng way to, kasi alam na nga nila na, the issue about yung, sabi ko nga, di ba? Bakit daw masyadong harsh? Sabi ko, he was threatening it. Okay, simple. Delete it. And then, kumalat na yan. O di, i-forgive. Parang, alam mo yan, parang lahat na lang may stupid answer. So,
exactly.
And for me, I think, do you think what the NBA did for you, in your opinion, was it just correct or was it too harsh, or on your own opinion? They say kasi it's too much, it's exaggerated. What?
But they did not say anything about the post of the teacher being threatening the president and all. They did not find it too much. They just find it too much when the NBI actually get the teacher and brought to question. That's too much. When they actually acted on because of the result of that freedom of speech of the teacher actually executed. So what's the thing here? I don't find it too much. He's actually handcuffed and then cover something. It's not too much. He just reaped the result of what is that own action. For me, they find it too much kasi, and in relation to what you said earlier, that bakit siya lang and something like that. Bear in mind right now, we have laws that will actually serve the people, right? It will be applied to anyone. So tolerance of bad or misdeeds is never good. Now, if the people actually think the misdeeds before are actually overlooked or just ignored, right now, if you report someone, then the authorities will get you. Okay? Now, if they would say there are so many, then report it, help report it, to make some change, to create a change, to be part of the change. We report something that seemed to be unlawful, then we're part of that change. Because if you tolerate that, if you ignore that misdeed, it will continue to actually happen. That's what's happening in the past. Now, we have social media right now. If we notice like unlawful posts or whatsoever, we report them to authorities, tag them whatsoever. That's why one by one, like you said earlier, NBI is getting them one by one. They're doing their job to get them because it's not healthy, it's not good. And then they would actually accuse saying that they're being too much. No, they're not being too much. You're just been handcuffed, questioned, and then you just reap the actions of your freedom of speech.
That's correct. That's true. That's true. And okay, I have a question. If you were the president, okay, if you were the president right now, anong gagawin mo? What will you do with this kind of things? If you were the president.
The actually, I find that if I were president, I wouldn't be this I wouldn't be as kind as PRD. I mean, do know that he's a lawyer, right? He knows very well that people are violating the
Mhm.
laws, but yet he didn't actually say that. Okay, anyone who actually violated this and that should be indicted or apprehended, right?
Mhm.
But instead, he just let the law or other authorities to act on it. If
Mhm.
I were the president, then that would be harsher. I mean, you cannot actually just gossip. And let's start with smaller cases, like in a neighborhood or something. You cannot just gossip to anybody because you have the freedom to say
Mhm.
so. If you have no what do you call that, proof or something, or evidentiary
Mhm.
proof to actually say something about someone, then zip your mouth. And then if you
Mhm.
actually violated, hurt someone, then the
Mhm.
laws will be applied to you. So meaning
Mhm.
the laws will be applied if I were the president. And then even
Mhm.
my mild post or something that actually insinuating sedition or division or anything, I would actually hire someone to keep an eye, pay attention to
Mhm.
all the posts or something, so that we can actually one by one, and I'll have the cyber department to check their background or something. I would do that because
Mhm.
the thing about these people are they're being abusive. They think that the person is just too kind when it comes to like application of the law with this kind of matter. I mean, for him it's just nothing, right? Because the person has the freedom of speech. But like I said, freedom of speech has limitations. Now,
Mhm.
if I were the law, that limitations will be applied, and
Mhm.
I would actually educate people saying or sharing that better be mindful of your words, or your words will actually have
Mhm.
consequences. It's either good or bad, and then there's no way you can actually retract that.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay. All right. Wait, Bebs.
Yep.
All right, there you go. Okay. If I am the president and then they do this thing to me, I will not say anything. But the number of missing people will definitely rise. Missing, oo talaga. Mawawala eh. They will not just shut down. Sige, why you on it? It's okay, I'm cool. So, oh, buti nga, it's a good thing that President Duterte is so kind. I think he's kind pa eh.
Exactly.
Kind. Oh, he's kind. But if I was his advisor, I would tell him,
Yes.
boss, ako na bahala. And then suddenly, there will be a post na missing person. He would just went there to get to buy soft drinks and he was gone.
Yeah,
No
exactly,
trace.
right.
And then kasi you have
You would
to
do the
kasi in
society a
China,
good,
in China they said, I don't know if this is true because I have clients from China. You cannot say anything bad to their government. And if you do, you'll be erased even in the Middle East. I was told na
yes.
you are not allowed to say anything bad on their king, on their economy. There's this one story. I don't know if this is real. Okay, in Saudi Arabia, there was this Bangladeshi. They went to the market and he was trying to buy a chicken. Said, "Can I buy a chicken?" And then kumuha ng chicken. And then yung chicken kasi parang luma na eh. Sabi nung yung chicken mo para naman yang parang itsura ng hari ninyo. He called the authorities. After 5 minutes, police came in. Boom! And he was, I don't know,
He was gone.
nawala na siya. He
Oh my
was gone.
gosh. Imagine that.
See,
We
you
should
cannot
actually
do that.
send those violators there in Saudi Arabia then.
But of course, there's this human rights. Well, the human rights is it's okay. They're doing the balance and everything. But well, it's another topic maybe, but for this kind, I don't know if human rights will intervene on
No,
this case sa teacher and all
should
that. It
not.
would be so stupid already. They would,
Yes.
what if, yeah, what if they will? It will be so stupid already. Kasi
Yes.
it's really for me it's wrong. It's wrong. It's very very wrong. I think isa lang talaga, it's you disrespect the person. It's just the person, not the president. You're this person. Kahit 'di ba sa text lang, 'di ba, kahit in school, sabihan mo lang nung
Mhm.
'di ba nag-aaway nga yung mga magkapitbahay dahil lang sa chismis, yan pa kaya ang papatayin, 'di ba?
Exactly.
So it's
Exactly. Oo.
it's very bad anyway. And then our next topic is somewhat related to that, which is what are your thoughts on yun nga kanina, on freedom of speech? Kasi there's this issue right now coming out. May nag-insinuate sila na delikado si President Duterte kasi anything you say, ikukulong ka niya. Parang even out of the context, hindi lang parang there's this parang on the social media right now na they're saying na anything you say bad to the president, they will try to kumbaga mag-ingat ka talaga. They want to silence you and everything. Conditioning the mind of the people na parang bawal magsalita ng negative against him. What are your
Mhm.
thoughts on this?
Actually, with that one, I've been like going through that even before President Duterte. It's more like I would actually say freedom of speech is actually not pro-libel. Okay, they make it so they sensationalize about something that if you say something bad, you will actually be thrown into jail or something. It's not that. It's not true. Okay, now what the fact is, if you say something threatening or say something that is not true or logical for that matter, then you will get in trouble for that. Now,
Hmm.
if you say something like, I mean, in short, freedom of speech is not pro libel. So the way I'm saying is that if you say something that's not true, or I'm not saying, I'm not actually, I'm trying to think about something that seems to be the
Mhm.
basis of that statement from a person saying that if you say something bad, then you get jailed or you get in trouble or something. No, you don't get in trouble because you say something or you freely say something. It's about what you said or what's the content of what you said. I mean, I can actually say, President Duterte, can you actually do something or tell your people to actually do their job or something? I don't get in trouble for that. Okay. What I get in
Hmm.
trouble with is that if you threaten, if you disrespect the president, which is protected by the Constitution of the Philippines, then that's where I get in trouble. Let's not go beyond that. I mean, you cannot actually just freely accuse somebody with no basis. It's too undignified. And then exercising freedom of speech with no discipline and logic is quite primeval, if you're gonna ask me. I mean, where I mean, we're it's actually already 2020. By now, we're not supposed to be acting so moronic about something with matters that seems to be like obviously entails common sense. Do you understand what I mean? I
Hmm.
mean, you do not get in
Yes, yes,
trouble
yes, yes.
if you did not something if you didn't do nothing wrong. I mean, it's like a child, right? The child will not get in trouble if the child will actually just do good deeds, right? You will get in trouble if you did something wrong. I mean, simple logic. I mean, that applies also with the law. The law will not actually chase you if you don't do anything
Hmm.
wrong. But if you did something, of course, it should be applied to you.
Hmm. That's true. That's true. That's true. And if ever, for those critic, it's very simple. If you have something about the president, if you have anything against the president, it's very simple. I think for me, I'm not, I'm not, I am not saying. For me, this is my opinion. If I feel something bad about the president, if I feel something bad, why don't you just write a formal complaint, send
Yes.
it to Malacanang? Most probably they will answer.
Yes. I agree with
Simple,
that.
simple,
That's
simple.
yeah, exactly
Just
right. I mean,
just
why
ask. Just
rant?
you don't need to. And also, if you want to accuse, okay, granted, you want to say something bad about the president, make sure you are backed up by, by evidence, by
Evidence.
whatever
Yeah.
solid stuff you have there, and for you to, you have the right to say it because I have this and that. But if it's
Yes.
like you're basing everything on social media, you've read
Exactly.
stuff from, articles from and this and that, and then and then you form a conclusion, and then that becomes your, it's so stupid, really. It is. And the
Exactly, right?
problem is, this is the problem now. Most people right now, this is true. Most people don't read the newspaper anymore. Why? Because it's too long. Most people right now dapat they read in just, just the digest of things. Parang three paragraphs, boom, that's it. So if you're that kind of type of person na hindi nagbabasa, and then ikaw pa yung maingay, that's very so it's so and you know what? Ang daming ganyan, Bevs. So many. And if when you talk to them and they talk over social media as if they're so, you know, I hate to say they're so fucking right. Alam mo yung it's very, that's very, 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 and I observe them a lot. And, and what is bad is that talagang out of context na yung galit nila kay President Duterte. And you know what? And if you, magbabatin ka lang sa talagang galit na and you're accused of you're a troll, you're a whatever. Parang you're just asking.
Mm-hmm.
And it happens a lot. It really it happens a lot. Especially
Yes.
pag merong mga nagrarant, and then you
Mm-hmm.
just, you answer them on Facebook. Pag alam nila yung answer mo is solid, they'll tell you na bayaran ka. and then
Exactly,
it's
right? I've
that's
been
siguro
told many
magkano
times of
binayad sa'yo
that.
ni 'di ba? Magkano binayad sa'yo ni Presidente Duterte. So it's way that. So okay, we have a message here. It's from Miss Eva Refa Alegre. Hello to my niece Bevs. May Padre Pio pa. Oh. Okay, let's move on to our next topic before we wrap things up. We've been streaming for about an hour and 24 minutes already. Whoa. Before we
Oh.
move on to our next topic, let me see. Yeah, we have this just, to wrap things up. Okay, wait. I forgot to press something. Let's just have a quick ano lang, just to, break the ice. This is Open Fire.
Sa classroom may batas, bawal lumabas o bawal lumabas. Pero pag sinabing nag-comply ka na bawal lumabas, pero may ginawa ka sa pinagbabawal nila. Inayos mo yung law ng classroom nyo at sinabit mo ulit, ay pwede na pala ikaw lumabas.
All right, so we're back. This is Open Fire. I'm not supposed to play that again, but because I like the song, I have this LSS already, so I said, okay, let's just play it. It's just about a minute or so. So, would you like to say hi and greet someone, Bebs? By the way.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone, and to all the people watching right now. I hope we're able to share everything or something. Take care, everyone.
Okay, and again, to all our viewers, our friends there at Edge TV Philippines, thank you very much. And also to our friends there at Central Luzon Balita. We have Eva says, pretty niece, like auntie. Ayan. Okay. And then Dondo Refamonte Alegre says, kagwapa sa akong igagaw. Agoy. O, ni Ron. All right. Welcome back to, for those who just tune in, welcome to Open Fire. It's a show. We talk about political and social issues of the week. We discuss them, and we're open for comments, suggestions. If you want to say something, if you think what we say is wrong, what we say here is bad, if you think you want to say something, you may do so by going to our fan page. It's facebook.com central or facebook.com/ Central Luzon Balita Live. That's Central Luzon Balita Live. You have to insert the word live because there are so many Central Luzon Balita if you search on Facebook. And then on YouTube also, you could join the discussion on YouTube. Just go search for Central Luzon Balita, one word, Central Luzon Balita, one word, or the old-fashioned way, you may text me. This is so 2019, pero you could text me 0917-792-2626. My name is Roy Bato, live from Pasay, and I'm joined by Beverly Lee in Davao City. All right, Bevs. May comment. Saglit. May comment para na. We'll just read the comments here. Sabi rito ni, sabi ni Dondon. Ambot ni mo Don. Sila ng dalawa and then, din. And then, shout out kay Petit Refamonte. And then, another one here. Ay, English di ay diri. Dili man mi pwede magbisaya kay kung Bisaya may way kasabot. We are live on Central Luzon Balita. We are live in Luzon and over the world. So mostly Luzon. And if we speak Bisaya,
Magkasabot.
I forgot. Sam, I forgot the word. Magkadimao. There you go. That's a problem sometimes. When I go back to Davao, I go back to Davao, parang I forgot na ano nga yung
to speak Bisaya na.
But you know what? But you know what? When I go to Cebu, I like Cebu kasi Bisaya Cebu eh. I have an office there in Cebu. So I go there in Cebu. Kasi in Davao, medyo social pan Davao eh. When I go to Cebu, I order Starbucks. Kasi di ba pag order ka Starbucks, I would say, kapiday. And they would reply in Bisaya, say, kape ni mo dong. And it is Starbucks, right? And I like it. The feeling is really, okay.
It's different here.
Yeah, in Davao, it's you can have your coffee served, blah blah blah. In Cebu, I was there. Kape ko day palihog. Say kape ni mo dong. Also may maayo din kape day. And we were in Starbucks. Unsay nga ni butang din sir. Butang na kuan is isko. And, really, it's small things, but it was Starbucks in a posh location in Cebu. The feeling is good because in Manila you can't do that. Okay, our final topic for tonight is life moving forward under GCQ. All right. So, what are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, as reported that it seems that SARS-CoV-2 won't go away, right? So it's more like we should actually accept that it's gonna be part of us for years to come, because especially there's no vaccine yet. So having said that, we have to move on with our lives, indeed, but responsibly and conscientiously. So basically, we need to protect ourselves, follow the provisions that's actually implemented by the local governments. And then if we do that, we will be protected, because we cannot actually just violate those or think that, it's just gonna, we're gonna die anyway, saying that. No, it's not good at all, because you're not the only one who's gonna be infected. If you're gonna be irresponsible, there will be people or your loved ones who are gonna get hurt for that matter. You're being mindless, or of our actions will cause pain and to our loved ones. So we just have to move on, do and be responsible about it. Wear masks when you're outside, keep a distance, keep sanitize ourselves, clean our surroundings, take a bath
Mhm.
every day, wash our hands frequently, those stuff, and then take vitamins, just those stuff. I mean, those are going to be part
Mm.
of our lives until such a vaccine is actually
Mm.
going to surface.
But the thing
That's
is,
how I will move on.
but the thing is, if ever that vaccine will come, it's would you take the risk? Remember the Ingvaxia? We were told that it
Hmm.
was approved by WHO, and then boom,
Yes.
and then and then suddenly, if there's this vaccine,
Yes.
and then
Yes. Because
and
what
then
happened is that,
yeah,
mhm.
and then
Go ahead, Roy.
the worst part is the vaccine was developed and comes from China, if ever, di ba mas,
Mhm.
you'd be really, so that's why it's really, ikaw, on your own thoughts, ikaw, what will be your new normal when you go out?
My new normal would be the same thing because there's not much when I go out. I'm actually already cautious when I'm outside. So
Mm,
there's nothing much except I wear masks outside. I always ensure there's a distance. There's
mm,
a I follow it, and then keep a pocket alcohol with me all the time, and then
mm,
sanitize, and then most importantly, we need to actually stay healthy, and, boost our
mm,
immune system by taking vitamins, taking enough sleep. Because the way I
mm,
see it, that's why I was thinking, like you said earlier, of
mm,
before the show, earlier the show, that even doctors get infected, right, and die.
mm,
And the way
mm,
I understand it,
mm,
that's why they get infected. I mean, that's why they died or something. The way I understand, because they actually have shifts for hours or days with no sleep, right? And then,
mm,
having said that, they cannot actually just take a bath. Some of them may actually not or be unable to take a bath or something to rinse everything that's actually in their body
mm,
during their shift or something. Because
mm,
probably that if you're tired, we have this common thing that if you're tired, you cannot go or take a bath, right? It's not good. Or
mm,
if your legs are tired, you should not get it wet or something. And
mm,
so that's why
mm,
their immune system is actually like off guard, even if they take vitamins or something. That's why it's really important to actually take enough sleep, take enough rest, take lots of water, keep our surroundings clean, keep up alcohol with you, sanitize, disinfect something. That's my new normal right now.
and
I mean, when you go to the mall to buy something, you have to always ensure a distance between the other shoppers, and sanitize after that. So before you go out, you take a bath, and then when you get home, you take a bath again, something like that, and then make sure you and have alcohol with you all the time.
And also another thing is, the new normal is before, when you go to a mall or a public place, when people
Hmm.
cough or sneeze, it's just normal. But right now,
Yeah,
when somebody
exactly.
coughs, everybody will just
Exactly,
you know,
right?
and di ba, parang you get this bad stare na if you cough or sneeze. That's why, it's, what if it's just an allergy or something? And
Exactly,
I think,
right? Allergen,
yeah, di
something,
ba,
it's itchy.
Ah, kaya nga eh. And also, a while ago you said sleep is very important. But the problem
Yes.
sometimes with sleep is, there are people like me, we have difficulty in sleeping. May mga tao na, I don't know, there are some people we're in na, like me, when I sleep, when if you just turn on the lights, I actually woke up, parang gigising ka agad ako. But there's these people, like, for instance, a friend of mine, kahit sa upuan, uupo lang siya, may nakakatulog na siya. So, it's really, and sometimes I'm so amazed by him. He could sleep like, parang
Just
wherever,
by
parang
sitting.
konti lang kahit sitting line, he could sleep and you could hear him snore.
Oh.
You know, yeah, really. Pero it's I think, one of the factors here maybe is yung, if you think a lot of stuff, it's
Yes.
difficult for you to sleep. That's why,
Right.
my tip is, you don't have to worry on stuff. I mean, well, it's normal for us to worry. Like yung, 'di ba, sabi nga ni Padre Pio, pray, hope, and don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's, I think that's one thing. Kasi if you are stressed and you think a lot of stuff, it would be difficult for you to sleep. And if it's difficult for you to sleep, your immune system will, will go down, and definitely, because I was told, I made a, I was told by someone, yung coronavirus daw, some people are infected, some are not, really. Even yung
Yes.
ubuhan siya, it's like yung the movie Contagion, may ganon, it's true. It's because of their
Yes.
immune system is
Immune
strong.
system. Correct. Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're
Correct.
happy. Sabi ko, could be they have a
Yes.
happy life, hindi problema yung love life niya
Less
and
stress.
everything. No, hindi siya stressed. And you know what? I think the problem, Bebs, is this. What worries me is yung mga tao na, yung like, yung nasa leisure, yung mga, they work on a bar, because I think bars will not be open pa.
No.
Those people are working on yung mga massage. I think
Mm-hmm.
it's not yet allowed. Those people
No.
working yung sa nightclubs,
Mm-hmm.
sa gabi, o yun, madami yan. And then, when you say clubs and bars, musicians, di ba, yung mga banda, and
Mm-hmm.
marami yan eh. And then, of course, kung wala yung bar, wala yung waiter, wala yung manager, walang customer, wala yung musician, yun yung mga affected din. Syempre, wala din yung mga, isa pa, yung mga affected dyan, yung, ano ba mga industry? Yung mga travel and tours, like,
Yeah.
kasi di ba, right now,
Agencies.
may pandemic. Oh, yung mga ano, like when you go to, for example, Davao, their job is, they tour niyan kasi, di ba, parang, and then most of them are, yun yung hanap buhay nila eh. And also yung mga problem dyan, yung mga car rental. I know a friend from Davao na before pandemic, ang dami niyang, because Davao was booming, maraming pumupunta to rent, to lease a car. So, umutang siya ng maraming kotse. And he was doing good. But ngayon, pandemic, so walang bisita, so walang nagre-rent. Walang hotel and everything. So,
No.
yung business niya, di ba? These are, it worries me. And if ever, kung tayo nga nag-worry, what more ang presidente ng Pilipinas.
Exactly.
And how
Correct.
can you solve that? Di ba? How can you solve that? And I think for the first time, I don't know, I'm not saying na for the first time in the history, isipin mo history na walang mask, for the first time walang, in fact, it's weird, I'm here in Pasay, I'm near the airport, it's weird, I don't hear airplanes, I don't hear the LRT, I don't hear anything. It's so weird. And, it's so weird, di ba? And imagine, yung mga affected sa airlines, affected sa, if tayo nga nagwo-worry, what more yung presidente ng Pilipinas? How can you solve that? Even, kasi for me, iniisip ko sometimes, I don't know if you do this, what if I'm the president of the Philippines? What will I do? Even yung question na I cannot answer. I even don't know what to do. Di ba? Kaya nga, it's the first time tong pandemic, right? That this is it's so serious that you have to shut down everything. I think this, I don't know history, but I think this is the first time in the Philippines.
It
I don't know.
happened years ago. Like 100 years ago, it happened like 1918 to 1919. Remember the Spanish flu? That's what they said.
Oh, but
Like,
yeah, but back then the population was not that much. Pero right now, especially now in this kind of age, now we're in, the population is growing. Everybody is like relying on, and then you shut down everything. Really, it's really parang challenging. And the worst part is, it's like a domino effect. Other countries are suffering also. Parang, di ba? In fact,
yeah.
one ano sa Tarlac regarding yung SAP distribution, yung SAP. Kasi there was this workers on a factory. They were paid well. Kasi they work in a it's an international, they manufacture car parts. But the problem is, they can manufacture the said part, but the problem is, yung ibang countries kasi shutdown eh. So pag pinadala nila yung parts doon sa isang country para buuin yung sasakyan, hindi pa rin mabubuo kasi yung ibang countries naka-shutdown. So wala ding part yung iba. So hindi pa rin mabubuo yung kotse. So yung mga tao definitely are affected. They want to work, but they cannot work because everything has to be synchronized globally. So yun yung problem. And imagine the problem, 'di ba? Parang ito pa, small businesses. Like paano yung mga ano ba mga small business affected diyan, yung mga yes, I have a client. Ang client ko is before the pandemic, ang lakas ng business niya. Yung mga eat all you can, that's his business. Yeah, the problem is, di ba, you're not allowed. Wala siyang take out kasi eat all you can siya. So, anong pwede niya gawin? Kasi walang take out, so he has to do something. He has to change the menu. Pero, hindi yun ang business model niya. Ang business model niya is you pay $599, you could eat whatever you like. Paano yun? And you know, he has around like 11 branches. That's 11. Oh. And imagine every branch has, say, sabihin natin mga 20 staff. So that's 20 times 11. So right now, kahit ako isipin ko yun, if I was in his shoe, masakit sa ulo yun. Di ba? If you're I think siguro this is what people should do, yung mga mahilig mag-criticize. Try to analyze yourself on someone else's shoe. Ganun. For example, you criticize the president. Right. Ikaw, sige, walang kwenta presidente natin. Sige nga, if some of you are watching right now, if you're that kind of person, let me know. We'll put you live on stream. We'll put you live on air. Kasi, kahit ako nga what will you do? Di ba? Especially sa pandemic, di ba? Ikaw, what will you do? Di ba? And ang buong Pilipinas, na okay sana if the Philippines is like, it's like Japan na everything is, para pag sinabi ng presidente, lahat, wag tumayo and everybody will just follow. But you know, alam mo, pinakapasaway sa lahat, you know, di ba, nasa Pilipinas, and sa Pilipinas lang, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, sa Pilipinas lang, Bebs, na we're in, yung mga workers natin sa barko, I was told na yung sa barko ng mga workers kasi may mga Indians, Indonesians, and Pakistan. Pagdating sa Filipino, merong mga Bisaya, Kapampangan, Ilocano. So may mga grupo. So unlike sa barko, pag sinabi mong you're an Iranian, okay kayo lahat. You're one. But when you say Filipino, wait, may category, may subcategory. Pag Bisaya, dito yan. Hindi yan pwede yung isama yung mga Kapampangan sa Bisaya kasi mag-aaway yan. See? Ganyang klaseng tao, tapos i-rule mo yan, yung ganong kapasaway na mga tao sa Pilipinas. Di ba? Ang hirap maging presidente.
Diba? Hindi. Tama. Mahirap talaga.
And then it's easy for them to say, wala namang kwenta si President Duterte. Madali lang sabihin. Pero, sige nga. One day lang.
Yeah, you know better. You know better. You're an expert. Do it your own. Do it yourself. Give a list of what you can do and do it. Something like that. Okay.
Kaya nga, it's really Eva says, nindot nga topic. Thank you. Don Alegre said, Eva Refa Alegre, paminaw ra ay na sige comment kay inihap ra ng English nimo. And then I don't know kung if they are in the same house, pwede naman sila mag-usap. Mag-usap na lang kaya sila. Di ba? It's okay. Ganun talaga eh. It's true, ha? Even me in my house, sometimes, or even me, kasi in the shop or in my office, I'm on the third floor, and then the second floor, nasa baba lang, you know, I have to text pa someone para just, you know, I could just simply call, you know, the person. It's just, you know, it's just weird, you know, nowadays. In fact, kung I have this, a friend, a friend of mine came to my place. Sabi ko, you know what? My house is voice activated. Huh? Galing mo naman, Roy. Yeah. I said, everything here is voice activated. Really? Sabi niya, but parang hindi naman high-tech yung bahay mo. Yeah, everything is voice activated here. You want me to turn on the light? Sige nga. Dahil, paki-on nga yung light. On the light. See, it's voice activated. Diba? Anyway, moving forward with GCQ, let's wrap things up, Bev, because we're like an hour and 46 minutes already.
Mhm.
What are your final thoughts, your final message for our viewers? Digest mo na lahat ng topic natin kanina, from the shutdown and the people, criticizing the president to GCQ. What are your final, message?
Basically, it runs down to really just let's just cooperate with the government because we know very well that PRD is actually working together with IATF and exhausting everything what they can. Okay, now just to think about it like this: Philippines is not the only one suffering right now. Okay, going through this pandemic and or crisis. All it is global, meaning everyone. I mean worldwide, meaning most of the countries out of 195 or something. Most of these countries are actually going through the same thing. Okay, now I understand that there actually people lost their jobs or something. Do know that with this one, it's like we're trying to survive this. I mean, for us to be able to survive this, we just have to work hand in hand with the government, follow their provisions. It's actually not made out of kicks or for fun. It's actually to protect us to survive this until such vaccine will surface. Now, I understand everything. So for us to survive, we actually have to find means, that could actually support our needs. For example, I actually happen to work home base, and then my boss in the US are actually also affected, right? So I did not actually say that why this and that because it's not something that they want. It just happened. It's not something that we want. It just happened. So if that's the case, we just need to survive it. Think of means that we can actually go through it, support our needs whatsoever. So I am actually trying to learn how to bake or something so I can actually have like extra income or whatsoever. And I believe there are so many people doing such. Okay. And then as of now, we just have to think it over, never panic. Before we say anything, we just have to weigh things like, let's not, I understand everyone's emotion is actually valid, whether it be anger, whether it be happiness, joy, whatsoever. But before we say something, let's just be responsible enough, okay, to actually weigh things. It doesn't mean that we have actually the right to say whatever we want. Yes, but you have no right to hurt someone or disrespect someone. Okay. Now, for us to be able to also survive or to continue what we're going on, like companies like ABS-CBN, they need to just comply. That's it. And the same thing that goes to with the rest of those people who are actually like attacking the president. Before they actually do so, they need to actually think it over. What's wrong? They need to know the why it happened, and then it's not the president's fault. And before you actually say something online, you actually do a research. Do not base third source as a primary source of your information. Just don't base it from Facebook only. Okay, you just research to keep informed. We have Google. I mean, we've been like staying at home like how long already? So we just utilize the means to actually to be well informed. Okay, and then also um, let's just follow through all the guidelines that's actually given by our LGUs or local governments to actually go through and survive this and not violate it because as I said earlier, it's actually done for everyone's betterment.
All right. So before we say goodbye, I would like to say thank you once again to our partners, Jive FM 104.1 in Catbalogan City in Samar. I'd like to thank also Raymond of Edge TV Philippines. Thank you very much, Edge TV. And of course, the first uh, digital outfit, first digital news outfit in Central Luzon. That's Central Luzon Balita. Thank you very much. So join us again next week. That's Saturday as we talk about the week's, as we talk about political and social issues of the week on Open Fire next week. Of course, with me, Beverly Lee. Once again, this has been Roy Bato from Pasay and, of course, Beverly in Davao City. So thank you very much. Bev, anything?
Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Thank you very much, guys. Till next
Thank
time.
you, and have a good night.
All right.
Sa classroom may batas, bawal lumabas o bawal lumabas. Pero pag sinabing nag-comply ka na bawal lumabas, pero may ginawa ka sa pinagbabawal nila. Inayos mo yung law ng classroom nyo at sinabit mo ulit. Ay, pwede na pala ikaw lumabas.